Well, welcome back to another Keep Moving with Emily. Today's class is going to be done seated. We're going to get a full body workout and no repeat exercises, which means when you're done with whatever exercise you're doing, that's the last time you'll see it. So we'll get a nice full body workout, work cardio, upper body, lower body, and core. We got about 4 rounds, but first we got to warm up. Warm up is up on the screen, so let's take a seat and let's keep moving. So find yourself to your chair. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take a big breath in up to the sky. Oh, feels good to wake up the body. Exhale. 2 more big breaths in. Big breath in. Reach those arms up. And exhale. Last one. Big breath in. And exhale. Good. All right, we're going to kind of warm up from our head to our toes. So I just want you to look from right to left. Nice little slow rotation in the neck. Looking over the right shoulder. Looking over the left. Good. Maybe you breathe in one direction. Breathe out the other direction. Doing a little bit of a dynamic warm up right now. Good. Let's look up to the sky. Bring your chin to your chest. Good. Now, if you get that weird electric zing, maybe just stick with that. Looking right to left, or you just do a smaller range of motion with this. Looking up to the sky, bringing your chin to your chest. Loosen up all those muscles in our neck. One more. Good. All right, we're going to do a little bit of some shoulder rolls. So I want you to start with those shoulders backwards. Can you add in the elbows? Working some shoulder rotation, big circles with those arms. One more time, just shoulders backwards. Good, and then elbows. And then big arms back. Good. Really opening up that chest. Now we're gonna go forward. A couple shoulder rolls, and then add those elbows forward. Drawing those circles, and then big circles forward. Keeping that core nice and tight, sit up nice and tall. So my back is off my chair, because I'm trying to engage that core too. Good. All right, arm openers. Open up those arms nice and big. Cross those arms over, right over left, left over right. Now if you want to add in a nice little side tap, you can. Incorporate that lower body. I always encourage you to do that if that is possible. Good. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do some nice little knee hugs. So you're going to grab that knee maybe underneath or on top, pull that knee in, rotate in the ankle, and point and flex the toe. Good. And then release, other side. Sometimes it helps to pull from behind the knee, depending on range of motion. Maybe if you have some spasticity, some tightness in those legs, our range of motion might look a little bit different, which is why we want to kind of like move through these moves gently. Hug and release. Hug and release. Maybe you're feeling some little pops, or maybe the muscles are loosening each time you hug it in. Release. Good. All right, we're gonna do some hamstring scoops. Extend one foot out in front. The other leg is bent. We're gonna reach towards that toe and big circles. Reach down towards the toe, getting a nice stretch in the back of that leg. This little hamstring scoop. Reach. Last one. Other side. Extend the other foot. Reach towards that toe. Nice little hinging motion here. As we bend forward, bringing that chest towards the knees. And we gotta use that core, use that breath to get us back up. Good. You don't realize you're warming up your core too. Nice. All right, we're gonna do some squat taps. So we did these earlier. So you're gonna tap it out, bring it in. Tap it out, bring it in. You can also lift and lift. If we're lifting, we're also getting a little bit of biceps in those arms. Good. Or we're just tapping. This is just kind of opening up the hips a little bit. Feels good. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. We're going to do some spinal rotation. So I just want you to twist and reach, or you can just kind of stay here. I kind of like to do maybe a little bit of Tai Chi, pushing across the body. Anything that's going to kind of get a nice little rotation in the spine. Good. Pushing across the body. It also helps those shoulders, or we can reach and reach. Good. Warming up the lower back, warming up the spine, warming up the core. Let's reach it up and over this time. So reaching and reach. Getting a nice stretch in those obliques, in those lats. Working that range of motion in our shoulders in a little bit of a different way. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Ah, as the song ends, our warm-up is done. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Like I said, we're going to be working cardio, upper body, lower body, and core. So the only equipment that you need is obviously your chair and then a couple different sets of weights. As always, if weights ever get too heavy or you don't have any, you can always use your body weight. I always have a couple different sets. Depending on the exercise that we're doing, sometimes the muscle groups that we're working might be a little bit, might not be as strong, so I might not be able to use heavier weights, or muscle fatigue may come into play. Listen to your body, but just keep moving. All right, so workout's gonna come up onto the screen and we're gonna get started. Let's go. So here's how it's gonna work. We've got 3 rounds. Each color is a different round. So we'll start with blue, turquoisey color. We're gonna start with a good old hacky sack jack. This is our cardio portion. So every time we work our cardio, it's always important to do it first because it kind of helps warm up the body, get the brain prepped and ready. This move is going to work opposite sides of the body. It's going to work our cardio. So get ready. It's going to be super fun. And then have those weights handy. We're working 1 minute each for each of these. So this is going to give us plenty of time to really figure out, like, what am I doing? How do I do this? And once you figure out the move, see if you can speed it up, okay? So we're gonna start in 15 seconds, hacky sack jacks. We're tapping inside of the foot with that opposite hand, or we're reaching down and touching the foot. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, arms are out nice and wide, a little bit of a twist, kind of working the core, and I'm tapping the inside of that foot. So I'm tapping my left hand to my right foot, my right hand to my left foot. So I'm working my brain, working my cardio. Again, that option, that seated option where lower body might not be in your wheelhouse, then we just reach and tap and reach and tap. Good. Keep it up. We're about halfway there. We got 30 more seconds. The idea is to get our heart rate up there. So your breathing should increase, heart rate should increase. Good. Keep moving. Keep breathing. You got it. Woo! Can you give me 15 more seconds? Let's go. Keep it up, keep it up. Again, maybe we're here. If all else fails, march it out. We gotta get that cardio going, come on. 3, 2, 1, nice. All right, grab those weights. I'm gonna grab my lighter ones. And we're gonna do rainbow lats. So we're gonna come all the way up to the top. Pull those elbows down, press it up and around. So rainbow lat pulls. Ready? Starting with that like bicep all the way up to the top. Pull those elbows down, press them up, and all the way around. Good. Making sure we're breathing. Inhale here, exhale here, and around. Good. A lot of shoulder mobility here. Nice little shoulder press. But we're working those lats, which are muscles in the back. Still sitting up nice and tall, core is nice and tight. We're halfway there, 30 more seconds. If these weights get too heavy, you can always still do the motion. Pull it down and press it up. You're still getting the same movement, just not as much resistance, and that is okay. Good. Big breath in here. Exhale as we press. Woo! Good. Keep it up. We got lower body next. Some little hip openers, leg extensions. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Drop those weights. All right, how's it gonna work? We're gonna do a similar little squat tap. Maybe we bring it out. Leg extension. Go ahead, tap it in the middle. Other side. So we're gonna go hip opener. Extend. Bring it back. Hip opener. Extend. So we're working our abductor muscles, the outside of those hips. Our adductor muscles, the inside of those hips. Good. Again, maybe we need to lift and you can reach or just like tap a little heel or you're just sticking with this little hip opener move. Good. Still working that lower body. So reach, extend. So we're working those quads too. Hamstrings as we pull that heel back in. Good. And we're changing direction. We're working our core as we twist. So many different things we're working. Keep going. We got 15 more seconds. Plus, it's challenging the brain because I got to go out, extend, bring it back in the middle. Out, extend, in the middle. Good. Last one. Woo, awesome. Grab your weight. We are going for a weighted sit-up. Sit on the edge of your chair. Hold that weight at your chest. Feet are flat on the floor. We're going to lean back and then crunch it forward. Good. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Good work. Do you feel that core engage as you exhale forward? Nice. And guess what? Round number 1 is almost done. You're doing awesome. Good. Inhale back. Exhale forward. By the end of today, we will have a 30-minute full body workout. You'll have worked every major muscle group out there. Good. Can you give me 20 more seconds? Can you lean back? Don't touch those shoulder blades. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale forward. Good. Inhale back. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Crunch it forward. Good. One more time. Just like that. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Woo! Well done. Shake out those arms. Grab some water if you need it. I'm going to turn on a fan because it is getting warm in here, and we are moving on to the middle round, the purple round. Here we go. Hope you're feeling good. Moving that body. We're going to start off with punches for our cardio. You can make it fun. You can go single, single, double. You can just go nice and fast. Maybe you go across the body. You go up nice and high. You can make it fun. You can follow along with me. Again, that cardio portion, we're really trying to get that heart rate up. So we're going to really get those arms going and punch it out. All righty? And then we're going to combine a nice little bicep curl to a shoulder press, do alternating leg lifts, and then some hang lifts. So this is round number 2. Let's see. If you want to make it even spicier with these punches, you can throw on some weight. I'm not going to, but we're going to get started in 5 seconds. So get those hands ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're punching straight in front. Breathing. Engage that core. Core is nice and tight. Extend the arm all the way out. If you have a stressful day, if you're frustrated about today, channel it right here. Good. Maybe we come across the body this time. Tiny little twist in the spine. Still, core stays tight. Good. You come up nice and high. Now, at any point you want to do any of these exercises standing, go for it. I'm going to stay seated. Nice. Maybe go back in front. Let's go. Can you go double punch, 2 with the right, 2 with the left. Good. Or you go single, single, double, single, single, double. Work the brain, work the body. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Grab those weights. I'm going to go for a little bit heavier because the muscles we're working, our biceps and our shoulders, are a little bit stronger. We're going to do a curl. So bring those weights to my shoulders, to a press. Yep. All right. So we're going to curl it up and press. We can go hammer curl. So really close to our body, wrists face each other and press it up. We can then switch it out wide and then rotate the shoulders and press. Good. And press. Keep it up. Now, if weights get too heavy, maybe we drop it to 1. Keep going. We curl and we press. So many different options. You can also go singles. So maybe up with the right, then up with the left. It's up to you. As long as you keep working those biceps as we curl. Exhale, press, working those shoulders. Again, maybe I just go right side and then left side. We've got about 5 seconds to go. You're doing great. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Drop those weights. We're going alternating leg lifts. So I want you to extend both legs out. We're gonna lift up with that toe, keeping the legs straight, and then alternate. So my legs are nice and straight. Squeeze in the quad as I lift the toe. If we need assistance, maybe we use a towel or those little cool foot hook things. Lift. We're working those hip flexors. As we lift, I want you to squeeze in the quad, maybe hold a couple seconds, and lower. Good. From the side, keep going. It looks like this. So my leg is straight and straight. You got it. Good work. Now, keep going. You can also do a good sit to stand if you so desire. Nice, slow and controlled move here. So either those alternating leg lifts or a good sit to stand. If you're in a safe position, you can hang onto a couch, an extra chair. Can you give me one more? Good. Keep on with those leg lifts. 3, 2, 1. Grab those weights if you want your penguins to be weighted, or we're just here, reach it down and reach it down. And add some weights. Let's go. Core is nice and tight. The only thing that's moving is I'm reaching that hand down, using those obliques to get me back up. Use that breath to get you up. Inhale down, exhale up. Good, keep going. Another option, so maybe we're just reaching. If you want to have hands up by your head and you just lean, that works too. We don't have to lean very far, and I can feel it right here as I have to come back up. Good, so you can either be here or here. Nice, slow and controlled. Right side only, so I just want you to stick with the right side. So put that hand on your left side. Feel those obliques. Reach. Other side. Reach down. Left side only. Good. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Look at us go. We got one more round. We're on to green, our last chunk of exercises. So we're going narrow to wide. So this is going to be fast feet or fast hands or a combination of both. So wide, wide, narrow, narrow, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. If you incorporate hands and arms, awesome. Or you pump those legs, pump those arms, or just the arms out wide and back in the middle. Or choose your cardio of choice. You've got a minute. So if you've got a cool piece of equipment, a rower, a recumbent bike, an elliptical, something, feel free to hop on that for that 1 minute, or just march in place, punch it out, cherry pickers. This can be your cardio of choice, or stick with me for these narrow to wide. And then we're gonna work our back, hamstrings, a little bit of all the postural muscles. Are you ready? We're gonna get started in 5 seconds. Here we go. Narrow to wide feet. Let's get that cardio going. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Good. Once you figure it out, maybe you just march it out with those feet. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Say it out loud if you need to. Or we're here with those arms. Almost like you're beating a drum. Good. Narrow to wide. Keep it up. Yep. I feel like I can go super fast here. Pumping those arms. Pumping those legs. Let's go. Again, maybe we slow it down once you figure out the movement, and then get it going. Can you give me 20 more seconds? Let's go. Or you're here with that narrow to wide. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Working the brain, working the cardio. Yep. Can't stop, won't stop. We got 10 seconds. Let's go. Finish strong with this cardio, and then we're moving on to rows to a tricep. And rest. All right, I'm going to show you from the side. Grab those weights. We're going to be doing a row to a kickback. So my feet are flat on the ground. My weights are in my hands. I'm going to hinge forward, bringing that chest towards those thighs. My back stays flat. My weights are kind of down by my ankles. I'm looking at my toes. I'm going to pull those elbows up nice and high, squeezing the shoulder blades, kind of bring those weights to my hip pocket. And then I'm going to extend my weights all the way straight back, bend the elbows, and extend all the way back down to those ankles. So row to a tricep kickback and extend. So pull, extend, and reach. That's where we are for a minute. So we got this. If bending over makes you dizzy, you can always come here too. Sitting up nice and tall, reach forward, pull those elbows in and extend. Drop the weights if they get too heavy, okay? 10 seconds, we're gonna get started. Let's do this. Whew. If you've got a TheraBand, that can also work. You can kind of put it around your feet. Here we go, hinge forward. We're gonna pull those elbows and extend. So you don't strain your neck. Keep your eyes like on your toes or a little bit forward. Keeping your head and neck in neutral. Spine. Pull those elbows up, squeezing those shoulder blades, extend those arms all the way out. Good, keep it up. Again, if we're doing it standing or sitting up tall, it looks like this. Reach forward, pull, and extend straight back. So you've got options. If we get dizzy, we can still sit up nice and tall, reach, pull, squeezing those shoulder blades, and then extend those arms back down. Good, or we're in that hinge position. You got 20 more seconds. Keep it up. So we're working shoulders, back, and triceps here. Give me 5 more seconds, couple more, let's go. Finish strong, last one, pull, extend, and rest. Awesome job. All right, we're going into good morning. So same kind of idea, extend those feet out, slight bend in the knees. We're gonna reach it down and then squeeze it up. Keeping the back flat. As I sit up, I want you to push through those heels, squeezing the glutes and the hamstrings. Nice little stretch and sit up nice and tall. Sort of like our hamstring scoops, we reach it down and then we squeeze it up. Good. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing those hamstrings before you sit back up. This is kind of a functional move. If we need to bend over, use those hamstrings, use those glutes to get you back up. Good. Feels good too. A little bit of a stretch in that hamstring. 20 more seconds. Exhale as you sit up. Come on. Finish strong. These are also called good mornings. If you want, you can have your hands up here. 5 more seconds. And we're going to finish with a good old wood chop press. And rest. Woo! Holy hamstrings. All right. Grab a weight or a tennis ball. We are going to reach it up to the sky. And we're going to slowly twist to one hip. Exhale it up and twist. Nice little spinal rotation here and some shoulders. Good, twist. Now, if that reach doesn't work for you, you can always just stick with just a nice little Russian twist here, or you can still stick with that wood chop press. I like this one. Feels good as I reach those arms up to the sky and then twist. Exhaling as I reach, inhaling as I twist down. So we're going from right hip to left hip. Give me 20 more seconds. This workout has flown by. You are doing awesome. Full body workout. We've worked the core. We've worked cardio, upper body and lower body in 30 minutes. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop that weight. I want you to take a big breath in. Oh, get a nice little stretch. Other side. Exhale it out. We're going to stretch and call it a day, but I am super proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's stretch it out. All right. Big breath in. I want you to drop one hand. So my right hand is on my chair, and I'm going to lean it over to the left side, or lean my left side over to the right. Feeling a nice stretch in those obliques that we just worked, and in those shoulders. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale as we reach to the other side, placing that other hand on the chair. That just gives me a little bit more stability. Good work. Big breath in. Exhale, open up those arms nice and big, maybe placing those hands on your chair or clasping hands together behind your back. Lifting the chest, opening up the chest, and breathe. As you breathe in, exhale, round in the back, reach those arms forward, rounding in the spine, getting a nice stretch of the shoulder blades. Oh, feels good. Big breath in as you open up those arms nice and wide. You lift the fingers, getting a nice stretch in those forearms. One arm comes across your body. Hug that arm to your chest. Rotate in the wrist. Good. Open up nice and big. Exhale, other arm comes across. Rotate the wrist. Beautiful. Super proud of you. Open up nice and big. Let's twist to one side. I'm placing my left hand on the outside of my right leg. Getting a nice little spinal twist here. A couple big deep breaths in this position. As you breathe in. And exhale, twist to the other side. Noticing what feels good. Maybe you feel it in your shoulders, maybe a little bit in your lower back or glutes. One more big breath in. Exhale to the front. We're going to do a nice little forward fold here. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, reaching down to the floor. Now, if you want to get those legs a little bit wider, you can walk to the right or to the left. Tucking the chin. Depending on flexibility, maybe we can place hands on the floor or just fingertips. Good. Maybe sway from right to left. Good. Place those palms on the tops of your thighs. Push through the palms, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Plus. Grab underneath the knee. Pull that knee up into that nice little knee hug again. Rotate the ankle. And then grab that ankle and place it on top of the thigh and hinge forward. Nice little hip stretch here. We worked those hips today. We went out and extended. So good. Especially if we sit all day, even just like any kind of movement in the hips. Super important. So glad that you've joined me. All right, let's place that foot onto the floor. Grab underneath the other knee, hug that knee up to your chest. Rotate the ankle. And then place that ankle on top of the thigh and sit forward. Do you notice that you also have some tightness? Like my left side is always more tight than my right. So one side is a little bit more challenging to stretch, maybe because of spasticity or because I overcompensate because the other side is, my right side might be a little bit weaker, so my left side has to do more of the work, so it's a little bit tighter. So notice these things as we stretch. Super important to be aware of our bodies, where we're at today. But guess what? Hug that knee in, place it on the floor. One more big breath in. We're supposed to get in 30 minutes of work 5 days a week, and you just did. You just showed that you are stronger than MS, like my shirt says, stronger than whatever else you are going through. Super proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, I got tons of videos that you can watch on demand so you can work out with me all week long. All right, I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.